Hello everyone, my name is Phoebe Amaike and I'm your virtual lawyer. So when you hear the word lawyer, I'm pretty sure there are some things that come to mind, maybe jail, maybe the court, maybe police, maybe even charge and bail. But in this video, I'm going to show you 5 things that a lawyer can do for you that does not require you going to court, jail, or involve the police. So if you want to know what these things are, please watch this video. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. I am Phoebe Amaike and I am your virtual lawyer. I'm committed to providing sound legal advice and also creating legal awareness. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and like this video. So there are a lot of things that a lawyer can do for you. There are a lot of things that you can engage a lawyer's services for. But I'm going to highlight just 5. 5 because I think that they are very important, because there are things that we do every day and there are things that we can easily overlook. Now, the first thing is to administer your estate, which simply put is to manage your properties. So you have a property, you have many properties, whatever the case may be, because the task of managing or just overseeing these properties can be daunting. You'd want to have your own peace of mind and give that job to a lawyer. So a lawyer can help you manage your properties. It's like managing your life, taking the stress away from you and allowing you to actually focus on the things that matter. So that's the first thing a lawyer can do. The second thing that a lawyer can help you do is help you write your will. Now, to write a will is very, very important. It's even more important when you start to get properties or have assets or, make money. You have a bank account, you're entering into a business. You need a lawyer to help you write your will, not because you're anticipating that you're going to die soon, but because you also want to help that your beneficiaries are not in the midst of conflict, or that there's no confusion between your beneficiaries, your dependents, all of that. You don't want there to be any confusion. So it's like you having control over what happens while you're away, and still determining who gets what and who has what. So I think it's very important for you to write your will, and it is only a lawyer who can help you write your will and register it in the appropriate authority, so that when eventually you go to the great beyond, you have somebody who can help you arrange. You have somebody, or you have left your estate or your assets or whatever it is you've left behind in the hands of somebody who can administer it to those you want it. Then the third thing you can engage the services of a lawyer for is to review, analyze, scrutinize, and just critically look at your agreements and your contracts. So you're a tenant, you're a landlord, you probably don't know the terms and conditions that might need to be put into an agreement for tenancy or occupancy. Maybe you want to lease your property to somebody. Maybe you want to lease a property from somebody. Like, there are a lot of things that you can do. Maybe you want to employ someone, or you want to get employed. You're just looking for employment. There are some terms and conditions that might be embedded in your contract or in that agreement that you're about to sign that might not favor you, and to be synonymous to you signing your freedom, or signing yourself into slavery, or signing even your death certificate. So you don't want to, you want to avoid being in a sticky situation. So you would need a lawyer to review these things, because let's be honest, you probably don't have that much time to read the finer details. So you want somebody who is trained to read in between the lines, to actually check out your agreements and your contracts. Now, number 4 thing that you'd want to contract or engage the services of a lawyer for is to buy properties. Now, I would like to introduce you to Kamoru, who happens to be the vagabond son of a property owner. Now, Kamoru is in dire need of money, and he's going to do anything whatsoever to get that money. So he's going to steal his father's property documents, and try to sell it off to you, the unsuspecting buyer, because he knows that you probably don't know. But if you engage the services of a lawyer, you can avoid stories that touch the heart. How do you avoid stories that touch the heart? Your lawyer will carry out what they call due diligence, and that simply means, interrogating, investigating the title of that property to ensure that Kamoru actually is the one that you're supposed to be dealing with, to also ensure that that property is not the subject of any court case, and to also ensure that that property is not subject to government acquisition, because it can be a lot of headache if you've already exchanged, you've given them money, and then all of a sudden you discover that the government has an interest in that land and it has been documented, and you did not care to find out because you've not engaged the services of a lawyer. So just to avoid stories that can squeeze your heart, please engage the services of a lawyer in order to buy legitimate property. And then the another thing I would like to point out is it is trendy now to have your own business, to own your own space. You want to do your own thing, you want to call the shots, you don't want to take orders from anybody. And that is good. It is very good, but there's steps and there are processes for you to own your own business. And that starts from registering your own business and company. So you first of all want to register your own business name, because you want to ensure that the business name you want to start business with is not already used by somebody else. That one can cause a lot of confusion. So you want to ensure that first and foremost, you do not have you're not using any name that has already been used. And then you also want to incorporate your own company such that you can, detach your personal self from your company. Maybe it can even go on to other generations. And how do you do that? You engage the services of a lawyer who will incorporate your business incorporate your company such that you can approach the bank or the government to acquire loans, maybe depending on the industry that you're in. You can also get subsidies, just enjoy benefits that accrue to a legal entity. And you can't do this on your own. You need the services of a lawyer. So while it is sweet to own your own business, to call the shots, you need to understand that you cannot do this on your own. You need the services of a lawyer. So I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you need a lawyer. We'll be looking at the things that you need to observe to pick a good lawyer from a bad lawyer. So if you want to know more about this, please tune in next time for my next video. Thank you.